Voices of the Past. Holocaust Echoes presents the end of World War II. Join Mendel Schreiber as we examine the conclusion of the war and its profound aftermath.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mendel Schreiber. I am 96 years old, a survivor who witnessed this turbulent end of World War II. The end of the war did not immediately bring relief to us, the Jewish survivors. It was a complex process of liberation, searching for lost family members, and attempting to rebuild lives in a world that had been irrevocably changed. By 1944, the tide of the war had turned. The Allies were gaining momentum on multiple fronts, making it clear that the Nazi regime was running out of time and resources. One of the most significant events was D-Day on June 6, 1944. This operation, known as Operation Overlord, saw Allied forces land on the beaches of Normandy, France. It marked the beginning of a major offensive. Led by General Eisenhower, the operation involved a massive amphibious assault followed by the landing of paratroopers and the establishment of beachheads. D-Day was crucial because it breached Hitler's Atlantic Wall and opened a new front, forcing the Germans to fight a two-front war, which significantly weakened their position in Europe. The success of D-Day was a turning point in the war and set the stage.
As the Allies advanced, they began to uncover the true horrors of the Nazi regime. The liberation of concentration camps revealed the extent of the atrocities committed against the Jewish people and other persecuted groups. I remember the moment when the gates of the camp were opened and Allied soldiers walked in. We were emaciated, exhausted.
The joy of liberation was tempered by the painful realization that many of our loved ones were gone. The search for lost family members began. Filled with hope and heartbreak, we scoured lists, visited displaced persons camps, and held onto the fragile hope that anyone had survived. Rebuilding our lives was an immense challenge. We had lost everything: our homes, our families, our communities. The world we knew had been destroyed, and we had to start anew. Many of us faced severe physical and emotional scars, and the road to recovery was long and arduous. Despite the overwhelming challenges, we found ways to rebuild. Jewish organizations and international aid provided crucial support. We established new communities, held onto our traditions, and worked to ensure that the horrors we endured would never be forgotten. What are you to take away from my eyewitness testimony is up to you. I can tell you that these memories are filled with sorrow for the immense loss of family and friends, the suffering we endured, and the bravery of so many who will not be forgotten. That is why we tell our stories. We are the last survivors of this horrific period.